Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way to Lily Cove City, where we also had another rival battle. I think that's actually going to be our final rival battle. Also, I'm just picking up that wing goal because I'll need fly in just a little bit. So, I also didn't get my encounter on Route 121, and I guess we're fighting this trainer. Also, good for this lady. She has a daily routine of defeating 5 trainers, and apparently... well, apparently we're lucky number 5. Yeah, we're gonna win this one. Also, because I have access to buying TMs now, yeah, I learned that Thunderbolt has replaced Hyper Beam, so anything that could naturally get Hyper Beam via TM, I can now teach Thunderbolt to. So, honestly, I feel like that's a bit unfair. Mostly because, you know, this is the game where you have a water-type final gym and a water-type champion, and I can basically teach Thunderbolt borderline anything. So, that's maybe a little bit on the unfair side. So I'm going to probably try to keep my use of Thunderbolt and stuff to a limit, like in terms of practicality, not just teaching it to absolutely everything, because I feel like that would be a bit unfair. Okay, so hopefully we can get through this without too much hassle. That didn't do all that much damage. Endure means it'll survive this turn, but that's fine. We can just use a Spark, knock it down to 1 HP, and then Quick Attack for the win. So Quick Attack, bang, and that battle is done. So pretty much the plan for today's episode. The plan for today is do everything on Mt Pyre. So it's basically do Mt Pyre. So I'll get an encounter on the mountain, either inside or outside. Pick up the items in there, kick Team Aqua out of the place. And after that, I don't actually remember what's next. Like, I know that you go to the Aqua and Magma hideouts, but I don't remember which order they're in. And I will happily take a Shuppet as my encounter for this route, because Shuppet is one of the only ghost types available in the game, and unfortunately, while it does suffer from a severe case of not really having a massive move pool to work with, who knows, maybe I'll get some good options, and, well, I'd be able to I could just add it to the team, because it evolves into Banette at level 37, so that might not be too bad. It is Timid nature, that's pretty bad. Timid is not the nature that I would have wanted to see for that, though. And I still don't want to fight those two if I can avoid it. Mostly just because one of them has a slacking, and, well, you know, slacking is just a tiny little bit absolutely horrifying to have to fight. Like, okay, so the following analogy might be weird. But, like, I imagine seeing a slacking just coming out of the Pokeball as a, hey, I've got to fight this thing now, and then it uses, skill swaps so it doesn't have Truant. That's probably like in Punch It Out for the Wii when Donkey Kong just turns up. Is that a weird analogy? Maybe, now that I give it any thought, but hey, here we are. Okay, so my encounter for Mt Pyre is, this is just a Shuppet. Do I want a second Shuppet? Not really, no. Like, as much as I love Banette, I probably don't want to have 2 Shuppets. And also, while I'm out here, I should probably be a little bit careful. I'm going to try to be a little bit careful. I'm also going to move Zyra to the front here. I say to the front, to the kind of like adjacent to the front. Anyway. So, in this area, I can find Shuppet, I can find Duskull, and then outside I can find another Wingull. I'm not getting a third Wingull. I could get Chimecho, or I could potentially get Vulpix. Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards Vulpix. Like, straight up, I'm kind of leaning towards Vulpix, and I forgot about Lightning Rod. Not that it makes much difference. I say that, I shouldn't say that, because that Spoink... I know that Spoink could do some damage, potentially. I don't know what's going to do. It's going for Psychic. Okay, we lived. We lived, we're fine. We lived, we're fine. Crisis averted. If that had critted with Psychic and killed my Manectric, I was going to lose it. Okay, so with that, Pascal and Zyra take out the Spoink. It's not exactly a great sign where I had to, you know, double up to take out the Spoink, but hey, here we are. I also realized I don't have a massive amount of healing items on me, so I might need to use these a little bit sparingly, but hopefully we'll be okay. Okay, this guy will just have fighting types, so I think Zyra should be able to handle it. And what exactly... I like how he does this big karate yell, and then, I'm terrified! Fair enough. Okay, so Hariyama. I mean, Hariyama is just a Pokemon that has a mountain of HP. It's a Pokemon that has a huge health stat and a pretty decent attack stat, I think. But in general, it's not amazing. Whirlwind switches out to Pat. I don't think he can hurt Chopper. I'm gonna stay in, because I don't think he can hurt Chopper. Wait, does he have a knockoff? No, he has Whirlwind. Yeah, he just switches me back out and brings in Pascal. Okay, and I'll just Thunderbolt for the win, I suppose. I'm not going to go for Aurora Beam with that, even though it probably would have... No, Aurora Beam probably wouldn't have killed, because I think that probably has Thick Fat. I don't remember what its second ability is, but still. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Okay, now I'm going to play a fun little minigame called... What do we have? I'm going to put Juzo out front, because I have a feeling they're a Volbeat and Illumise duo, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why I think they're a Volbeat and Illumise duo, but we'll see. They are... Delcatty and Manectric. This actually works out fine for me, because I can Mudshot onto the Manectric and Thunderbolt for Delcatty. Honestly though, Manectric and Delcatty is a pretty cool combo. I know Delcatty isn't a particularly good Pokemon, but I think it's a cool kind of combo to use. It's like a kind of cat Pokemon and a dog Pokemon, and also they're kind of just cute Pokemon. I like them both a lot. And that Manectric barely survived. Raw switches out, Pascal brings in... You know what? I think I can just leave it. I think I'm okay. I said that, and then had just an awful vision of that Manectric going for Quick Attack. Also, everyone, how's everyone else's day going? Because this Wingull is probably going to go up to like level 8 or 9, maybe even level 10, because it just got a mountain of EXP. Like, 444 isn't a massive amount. Oh wow, it only went up to level 7! I mean, hey, that's less than I expected. And we found an Awakening. Probably wasn't worth fighting them, to be honest. Okay, so I'm basically just going to try to dodge most of the people in here, I think, just for the purposes of getting through here a little bit faster, I think. Because I don't know how long Mt Pyre will actually take. And I don't know what kind of trainer this is off the top of my head. You know what, let's just... Oh, they aren't a trainer. Well, that answers that. Memories of my darling Ski. My eyes overflow thinking about it. Okay. Well, I completely messed that up. And, okay, I know that this girl will be a Psychic, I think, or a Hex Maniac. No, they're a Psychic. Hex Maniacs, I think, have different... That's scary. Okay. Ick down, because I think that'll be my lowest damaging move. I probably shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that. Okay, there goes my Swampert. Okay, so Swampert dies, and I am just going to switch in, go to Shuppet, I'm gonna click Curse, and I'm just gonna wait it out. Like, I cut my HP in half, but it just goes and goes and goes, and I just lost my Swampert at perhaps the worst possible time that I could have possibly lost it. Okay. Does this count as a special move? Because if it goes for Miracle, I might have just died again. It failed. Fantastic. Okay. Well, that's bad because now I've lost my Swampert. Oh wait, they have more Pokemon as well. Natu, I think, should only have Nightshade. Yeah, that's Future Sight. I'm not that bothered about Future Sight, to be honest. Future Sight is a move that I'm not particularly worried about. Okay, I'm gonna switch out to Pascal and just kind of go for Spark. And if they go to a second Wobbuffet after this, I'm going to be so annoyed. And I feel like in every playthrough, I manage to lose just one Pokemon to a Wobbuffet. And I usually have a couple of close calls. Like, I usually have a few close calls, but just lose one Pokemon. And it's always one that I would quite like to have around for a bit longer. I mean, on the plus side, I know that Swampert is like, you know, super S tier for Emerald. But hey, you know what? It's fine. We're in Hoenn, we have plenty of good Pokemon in the box, we have a lot of things to work with, a lot of encounters coming up. Like, I can still work with this. Okay, so I have Electric and Grass type left. And I just ran into another Psychic. Okay, this is not going well. Hopefully this guy does not have a whatchamacallit, a Wobbuffet as well. He has 3 Pokemon. He has a Ralts. Okay. Okay, we're safe. I feel okay. You know what? No, I'm not gonna risk it. I was gonna say I should switch out to Tropius, and if he sends out a Wobbuffet, I can just six growths, and then just hit him with a Magical Leaf and take him out that way. But where's the fun in that? And also, if I, you know, switched to Tropius and set up a grand total of 6 growths to max out my special attack stat, and then it just kind of turned out that he didn't have a Wobbuffet, I would have been very upset at myself. So, yeah, I also might need to go back to get more PP for things. Or just start using Spark. I should probably just start using Spark for things, I think. Either way. Yeah, so, let's keep moving on. We found a Leaf Stone, so, can I evolve with a Leaf Stone? If I found a Seedot, I could evolve that. That's a positive, I guess. Also, I still haven't had my encounter in here because oh, well, there it is. There's our encounter. So we now have a Duskull. Okay, I'm pretty okay with a Duskull. Evolves into Dusclops at level 37, same as Banat. Same as Shuppet evolving into Banat. So hopefully... Duskull, now is not the time. If this thing goes for Will-O-Wisp and curses me, I'm gonna be... Two separate things, Will-O-Wisp and Curse. I'm not saying that using a Will-O-Wisp would hit me with Curse. If it did, Will-O-Wisp would be absolutely disgustingly broken. Okay, so, weirdly enough, Duskull, one of a few Pokemon I actually have names for. So we have Requiem the Duskull. I am really hoping that I spelled that correctly. Oh no, it's Lonely Natured. Oh wow, that thing had nothing to attack me with. Okay. Also, I'm just going to try to dodge the trainers in here as best I can from here on out. Because I'm starting to feel a little bit less comfortable. And by that I mean I really wanted to keep that Swampert alive. Okay, I should just have like two spinners. Okay, careful. That's another encounter. It is. I mean, hey, game, if you want to just throw a shiny my way, that'd be great. So now I gotta play. Now I got to mention the fun little time where I spent ages in Pokemon Sword trying to find a shiny Duskull, and I eventually found it. TM37. Horntrail. Okay. I'm probably never going to need that. Oh, which way is it? Is it up or down? I think it's up. Because I know that there's one that's just like a straight fall and one that leads to another item. I think I have to go up. And, well, I have a 50-50 shot. I'm guessing up. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I guessed wrong. I should have known it would have been that, to be honest. Oh well. I'll come back for that at a later time. For now, I am going to... You know what? Forget it. We run it. We are going to run it. We're going to see if we can still take on Mt Pyre. Because realistically, it's like, what, 3 or 4 Team Aqua grunts? That is cruel and unusual game. Like, Vulpix, I'm pretty sure, is the rare encounter out here. And the fact that it just turned up right after I lost my Swampert and got a Duskull as my encounter feels... I don't know, that feels like the game kind of just twisting the knife a little bit. Also, actually, wait. I prefer TM11 life. So I can teach anything that would learn Sunny Day Leech Life. If this was Gen 7 onwards, that would be great. This is not Gen 7 Leech Life, this is pre-Gen 7 Leech Life, where it's base 20 power. So, yeah, Leech Life, kind of a dead TM. I mean, conveniently enough, I probably wasn't ever going to use Sunny Day either. And also, you normally find the TM for Sunny Day in Scorched Slab, which is also a useless area. So, I guess it all comes full circle. I also just found another EXP share and an Enigma Berry. Okay. So, let's keep moving on, and hopefully we can get through this without any hassle. I mean, I say that, but it's just a few Team Aqua grunts. It's a few Team Aqua grunts that are probably not going to be all that dangerous to me. I say that, but I should probably, maybe exercise a little bit of caution, I think. Okay, so. Okay, Team Aqua, what do you have? Too bad for you. If you came earlier, you would have only had to battle that wimpy Team Magma. But since you arrived now, you have to take on us. Actually, my team is way better oriented, especially considering I just lost my Swampert. Yeah, my team is actually way better suited to fighting Team Aqua than Team Magma. And by that, I mean, oh, Carvana, Spark, Bang, Annihilated. Although Pascal won't be able to really do a whole lot against Team Magma. That could be an issue. Like, I don't really have anything for him to do against Team Magma, so Zyra would have to be the star of the show on that one. Anything out here? A Macho Brace. If I decide to do some EV training, that could come in handy. To be totally honest, EV training might not be a bad idea. Like, considering... Actually, no. EV training wouldn't be a bad idea, but it's also just... It's just a tight investment, you know? Okay, so let's keep going. No! Those Team Magma goons got here ahead of us. We can't fall behind. I mean, considering where Team Magma's hideout is, I feel like you guys still have a significant and massive advantage. Because, actually no, because... Never mind, disregard what I just said, that was going to be very stupid and not accurate. Okay, so we take out that Zubat. Pascal's going to hit level 39 next time. And now we can take out these two without any real hassle. You tried to join Team Magma, but they wouldn't have you. Well, don't think that will let you join our Team Aqua. We saw you at Mount Chimney. You don't belong to either team, so why would you be here? I don't know, I just like Pokemon battles and will throw hands with anybody, I guess. I will say, I do quite like the designs for the Magma and Aqua grunts. I think they're just kind of cool. Okay, so a Wailmer and a Poochyena. So I'm going to go for Spark and Magical Leaf. I probably should have gone for them the other way around, but whatever. And, well, there goes Poochyena. Pascal hits level 39. Oh, what's it learning? Bite? I will happily take Bite. I think I outspeed most things, so I'll actually get rid of Quick Attack and take Bite in its place. Will I come to regret this? Entirely possible. If not, likely. Honestly, I probably, I should have gotten rid of Spark, I think. Or or gotten rid of Aurora Beam or Thunderbolt, because I could just reach those whenever I need to. Either way, that... Oh. What? Okay, so one, I'm kind of surprised that Whalemare survived, and two, Astonish? Really? That's certainly a move. Certainly a move choice. Okay, so that last Pokemon is a Zubat. And I am very glad that I didn't double in on the same side, because otherwise I would have just Magical Leafed into a Zubat, and it would have done nothing. Because even though Tropius probably can hit relatively hard, and Zubat is kind of made of paper, yeah, I don't really want to have to explain why I would have gone for a quad effective move. Anyway, we win that without any real hassle. Also, I love how you start the fight and be like, yeah, we wouldn't let you join Team Aqua, you win. It's like, actually, maybe. Okay. Team Magma's Maxi got here ahead of us, but we also got what we needed. The red orb preserved at Mt Pyre. I, Archie, now have it in my possession. Now we can bring our ultimate objective to fruition. Okay, team, we're pulling out. Oh no, this can't happen. Not only the blue orb, but even the red orb has been taken. The blue orb and red orb must never be separated. They belong together. What are those men trying to do with the two orbs? Oh, yes, it was Team Magma who came and took the blue orb first. Well, in their haste, they left this behind. I couldn't imagine what exactly it could be. I would like you to have it. Perhaps it'll be useful in some way. Now we have the Magma emblem. Okay. Let's quickly talk to them again. The blue orb and red orb taken by those sinister men. They must never be apart. I fear something terrible will happen. Mt Pyre is where we calm the spirits of Pokemon that have passed on. This is a high place where one can see all of Hoenn. The disembodied spirits of Pokemon must find solace here. Is it coincidence that you are here? Will you hear a tale long told in the Hoenn region? It happened long, long ago. The world was racked by a ferocious clash between Pokemon of the land and the Pokemon of the sea. The Pokemon of the land raised mountains and created continents. The Pokemon of the sea raised huge waves and carved out oceans. Their fierce duel raged without end. The world was engulfed in massive infernos and vicious storms. The blue orb and red orb brought an end to their calamity. Light poured from the two orbs and becalmed the enraged adversaries. The pair, made docile, dove deep into the sea, where eventually they disappeared. And, well, what a surprise! There's also a third thing here. Only that, isn't it? Okay, so now I need to actually go back to Lava Ridge Town. So, next up, we have the Magma Hideout. And... okay, so this is where I kind of, like, run headfirst into a massive issue. I don't know if I can get through this area with the Pokemon that I currently have. Like, I know that I should train up a couple of new Pokemon to join the team. Also, first things first, sorry Juzo, but you have got to go into the death box. And I've lost Swellow, Vigoroth, Machoke, Graveler, and Swampert within like 4 episodes. That is upsetting. Okay. So I can also put Shuppet and Duskull into the box. So now my question for myself is, do I just risk it, or do I train up and then go in? I think I'm going to limit test. I'm going to limit test my team and see how this goes. However, before I do that, TMs, Bubble Beam, I'm teaching this to Zyra. Because this could be the savior. Like, have you ever seen a Tropius be the savior of a team? Maybe I should have gotten rid of Stomp there, because realistically Zyra probably isn't outspeed much. Okay, so, let's head on in, and I've probably just... yeah, never mind, I have to actually kind of loop around first. Also, I don't remember where in this game you can buy Moo Milk. Actually, that is something that I should just do, because it would be better and more effective. So, quickly, back to Lily Cove City we go, because I am just gonna throw money at lemonades, I think. Why? Because they're cost-effective. And by that I mean it's like 350 Pokédollars. It's like 350 Pokédollars and they heal for 80. as opposed to a super potion which costs 700 and heals for 50. Do I win anything on the lotto? Probably not. Do I win anything? No. No, I don't. Nothing? Nothing? Nothing. I feel like I've never had more than 2. I feel like the highest win I've ever had was I got 2 numbers that worked. Okay, so I should be able to go up from here to the rooftop, where, oh, I think this guy also gives you, stuff. Oh, also, I don't have to, that's actually fantastic, I don't have to sit out the animation for it every single time. That could come in super handy. So I am just gonna buy, I don't know, 10 lemonades or something. Part of me wants to just speed up through this, so what I'm gonna do is I'll, can I not give him a thing? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quickly make a cut, because I'm just gonna buy a mountain of lemonade, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I quickly just made a cut while I bought all of them. I now just went and bought 20 lemonades. Honestly, probably would have been faster if I just like opened up PK Hex, took the money out and just put all of them and just put them in my inventory, but no, I just chose to sit down and, you know, speed through. Because honestly, every time I play this, I always worry because I have the speed up button on the R2 button for my controller, so I'm always worried that I'm accidentally gonna speed up. So far I don't think it's happened though, so hopefully I'll be able to keep that record going. And now I actually have to go back, I have to go up here. What's this? A lucky punch? Wait a second, that's an item for Chansey, isn't it? Would it work on Blissey? No, it specifically says Chansey, so I don't imagine it would work for Blissey, which is a little bit unfortunate. Fortunately for me, though, like, I don't know if this is going to be a stupid or dangerous play to make. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and investigate the Team Magma hideout, get my encounter in there, which wait, I think I might be guaranteed Torkoal. I may be guaranteed Torkoal. I'm pretty sure you can get Torkoal or Graveler or Geodude. Oh, this build has shaking response to the Magma emblem. And with that, we can enter the Magma hideout. Fantastic. Honestly, impressive that they aren't, like, burning to death in here, because their base is, you know, literally inside an active volcano. I guess they just wanted it more. Okay, can I find an encounter? Here we go. Here we go. We find a Graveler. Do I want to get a second Graveler for another shot at Golem, or do I want Torkoal? I'm going to go for Torkoal. I have a feeling this is going to be the bad choice, but it's the one I'm going for. Hey, who knows, maybe I'll get super lucky and someone will be like, hey, do you want to trade a Torkoal for my Rayquaza? Because, hey, if the game wants to give me a Rayquaza, if the game would just give me a, you know, if the game just wants to chill and give me a legendary or something, I have no problems with that. I'd be actually very welcoming of that. That's a Geodude. Okay, so, looking at my time for this, I think I'm going to get the encounter, and then probably just end off the episode, because I also need to go back and grab a Pokemon that has strength. So, honestly though, the real question for me now is, do I risk going through? Do I risk going through with just these two? Or do I sit down and actually sit and grind through and get a new team ready? Because I have a feeling I might need a couple of Pokemon. Although, I know kind of what I'm going to be fighting, so it might not be that dangerous. Also, can I find a Torkoal in here? Does Torkoal actually exist in here? Because I'm pretty certain that they do. Like, I am relatively certain that they do exist in here. And I know that because in my previous playthrough of Emerald, I'm fairly certain that I found one in here. There we go. Okay, now the question is, can I catch this Torkoal? I think the other question is, will it kill me while I'm trying to catch it? Because in an ideal... Oh, I forgot I picked up a timer ball. If that had worked. If that had worked, that would have been insane. Okay, so Fire Spin hit for 6, and then it hits residual for 7. Okay. I think I should be okay to catch this. Okay, never mind, I forgot to. Orkul can maybe be a little bit of a problem to catch. Okay. Okay, so I'm losing about 13 per turn. So let's go for... Oh, it has Flamethrower. It has Flamethrower. Okay. I know I can survive another one. So I'm gonna go for the Ultra Ball now. 1, 2, 3, click. 10 out of 10, we've successfully caught the Torkoal. Great. Now then, let's get out of here. Actually, first things first, let's quickly check on this Torkoal. It is Bashful Nature, White Smoke, so I can't, so its stats can't get reduced. It already has Body Slam. It has Body Slam and Flamethrower. That's pretty nice. But it has 2 good moves and... Sorry, it has 2 good attacking moves and Protect. Honestly, this Torkoal immediately making a strong argument for making itself at home potentially on the team. But what I'm going to actually do is save and end off today's episode here. Next time, I'm going to make my way through the Team Magma hideout. I don't know if I'll have... I will either have A, added a couple of new Pokemon, or B, coin flipped the entire run in the belief that a Tropius with Bubble Beam can handle it. So, yeah, we'll find out about that in the near future. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all next time for more Pokemon Emerald. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.